Welcome back. Continuing our special coverage for the ceremony today, marking the lineup of equipment participating in the implementation of the Sinai Development and Reconstruction Plan with the attendance of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi. We are very much delighted to shed light on this with our dear guest over the phone, Mr. Ahmed Khattab, our economic expert. Mr. Khattab, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon to all of you.
Mr. Khattab, what's your take on the importance of this ceremony, which was attended earlier today by President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, marking the lineup of equipment participating in the implementation of the Sinai Development and Reconstruction Plan?
Yeah, first of all, let me, by the name of all Egyptians, send a great thanks to our President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi because he cares of the future of sustainable development and sustainable, especially in Sinai and Ismailia. Today, our President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi inaugurated a great in the last 6 or 7 years in Sinai, especially this such achievement and such integration included more upgrading of Sinai infrastructure, more upgrading of Sinai new Suez Canal corridor and the new Suez Canal logistics area, more in the upgrading of Sinai national project related to water and recycle, also of waste products, more integration of the city, integrate a lot of national projects related to also international university and local university and out of schools, more than 50 schools integrated in Sinai, more than 50 integrated in Sinai in the last 6 years. A lot of national projects also create
Yes.
Place all the foreign and all the international investors aims to invest, especially in resort in Sinai and Hurghada and in Sharm el-Sheikh, and a lot of investors from Arab countries like Saudi Arabia and from United Arab Emirates aims to push more direct foreign investment in Sinai because it's a wonderful location and a strategic place in Egypt. Today, our President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi listened to the Prime Minister, Dr. Mustafa Madbouli, summary about last 6 or 7 years achievement in Sinai on all national projects. A lot of projects launching today, and all the Egypt so proud of Egypt, and especially because Sinai have a great war in 1973, and today in 2023 we have a great success in upgrading of Sinai in all fields, in education, in healthcare, in infrastructure, in new industries, and in new resorts and hotels. So we aim more success to Abdel Sisi in the coming year, especially he spent more time and spend more US dollars and more Egyptian pound in investing in Sinai. So Sinai is the land of dreams to all Egyptians, and it's the land of dreams to all foreign investors to come and invest in Sinai. The most and the high profitability in investment, especially in tourist sector, because we have a shine all the year, and we have Red Sea water, clean water, and the white sand. So all the visitors come from America, France, come from Germany to spend a warm winter in Egypt, especially in Sinai. And today we're launching a lot of projects, and such a project will open a new job for all Sinai citizens and all other Egypt citizens. So today it's a great success, and Egypt today have a wonderful achievement in all projects, in national projects in Sinai especially. And we aim more success in the coming years.
Yes, hope so. Mr. Khattab, the importance of that on the stability and the security of Egypt, to what extent this development in Sinai and ending the war on terror there, or restoring the stability of the Sinai Peninsula could be reflected positively on the security and the stability of the whole nation?
Yeah. National security in Egypt is very effective. In Egypt, we have national security, and thanks to military, the Egyptian policeman, because now we can say China is safe 100%, and we have the ability to start a new strategy by new development of the Egyptian Egyptian country, especially located in China, because we aim to make China as a hub city for international tourists to come and stay all over the year. Because in China we have a wonderful hotels, wonderful resorts, and all this report qualified to attract more visitors in the future. Especially we have a wonderful location, and we have upgrading of underground and infrastructure and roads. So such upgrading on all infrastructure and hotels and resorts will lead China to be #1 in Middle East and South Africa especially, and in the Arab country also. So thank you to our military force for stability and security in Egypt. Thank you to policeman, and thank you to our President Sisi and Prime Minister and all the cabinet, because without national security and without safety and stability in China, we can't be able to make upgrading of all infrastructure and national projects in China. Today, China is a safe. I'm trying to send a positive message to all the foreign countries to take China as a safe area, and as a country we can receive a lot of international tourists to come and spend a happy summer and a happy winter and a happy spring in Egypt. Today we have in Sharm el-Sheikh a huge conference, also able to host international conference like COP27 and the Right World Economic Forum, and a lot of international forum also with the coalition with the Arab and African area. We last year we host COP27 forum, and we aim in the future to host a lot of international forum, because China, especially Sharm el-Sheikh and the other, safe 100%, and we are ready to receive international forum and conference in Egypt, especially in Sharm el-Sheikh.
Yes, indeed. Mr. Khattab, also the Prime Minister addressing the ceremony today said that since 2014, President Sisi has launched the comprehensive developmental efforts in the Sinai Peninsula with focus on infrastructural roads, bridges and access projects to link Sinai to the rest of the country. The significance of that on Sinai and its development, the development of the infrastructure, and how that could be reflected on the people in Sinai itself.
Sinai development in infrastructures spend more time and spend more money from the Egyptian government, but nowadays we have the achievement of such spend in time and money. Infrastructure upgrading, like underground upgrading, we have new pipe underground, and this is facilitates the process and the transportation of the buses and the car, and also the very easy connection by airplane with China and the new airports, and in the last 2 years especially will lead to put China in the international plan of international to come and spend great time in China with a very low cost. We are able to compete in the wonderful place and the very, very good and wonderful hotel and the resort, and at the same time the cheapest. If we make comparison with Turkey, for example, or any country, we are the cheapest because, and we at the same time we present a very high kind of service. So China, after upgrading of infrastructure, ready to accept more visitors from all over the world. Especially, we have a great achievement in the COP27. This is reflected a positive message about the stability in Egypt, and about the hospitality in Egypt is a wonderful, and a lot of resorts still launch it, and we aim to invest more in the tourism sector to encourage international tourists, especially category A and B, to come and stay in Egypt.
Yes, indeed, Mr. Ahmed Khattab, our economic expert, thank you so much for your precious input. And that was our dear viewers, our special coverage for President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi's early participation today for the ceremony marking the lineup of the equipment participating in the implementation of the Sinai Development and Reconstruction Plan, which took place in the Suez Canal Governorate of Al-Ismailiyah. The ceremony ushered in a leap in the state efforts to develop the Sinai Peninsula. In his remarks to the ceremony, the President said that great obstacles have been faced during the work by the state bodies in development and reconstruction of Sinai projects. And he added that now security and stability are restored thanks to the unity of the Egyptians. Our dear viewer, that was our special coverage for the ceremony, and in a few moments we'll be back with Panorama News, so stay tuned on Night TV International. I'm Ahmed signing off for now.